watching this video. I really hope you guys are having a good week. I'm all ready now to start my work day, and today is another very busy work day, which I love. I guess kind of the theme of this week for myself is figuring out how to streamline things, automate things, and really work on the idea of building a team in my business. And I really want to create like a Notion hub for different team members or people I'm outsourcing work currently to, and really just make sure everything is just, you know, really seamless. It's been a little overwhelming to try and map out. I'm in the very early stages of planning that out, but that's kind of where my headspace is this week. I do really like setting a theme for the week. And I feel like I do that with my videos too. Like last video I was talking about, you know, how I believe this year was the year of change and kind of life updates and things like this. This vlog will be more based on work, but I think having a similar theme is really important. So having a theme for myself and a theme for the video, I guess this theme is kind of evolving and expanding and learning how to delegate and work with others and use that to expand my business further as well and do a better job for my clients. So if any of you are new here, my name's Alice. I run my own marketing business, so that's like SEO, ads, websites, brand design, all the rest. And yeah, it's really evolved into something a little bit more than just myself this year. I really didn't expect it to be, you know, growing at this pace, but it's all very exciting. So I'm gonna take you guys along with me for my day. I have to hop on a meeting first and then we will chat soon. Forgot to vlog, I'm sorry guys, but I'm just having my lunch right now, which is a tuna rice and veggie bowl, which is kind of like leftover from last night with some fresh vegetables. But this morning I had the weirdest call. It was so strange. I was supposed to be put in contact with the Google Tag team to like set up conversions, and it just was honestly a bit of a disaster. So spending the rest of the day coming up with some solutions to work around that instead. And I really want to get enough work done because I'm also meeting my mom for coffee. She's coming downtown to me and we're gonna have a little catch up as well. I love being a freelancer because I can do things like that during my day, but also I want to make sure I get everything done before I see her and then when I get back as well. But I feel really energized today, which is really awesome because like for the first few days of this week, I just felt so tired and sluggish. That's why I didn't really want to film for you guys as well. But I feel more energized again. Maybe it's because the weather is a bit nicer and it's sunnier. I don't know, I feel really impacted by that too. But yes, anyways, enough rambling. I'm gonna eat my lunch and then get back to work. Today's been good though. Today I feel energized and ready to take on everything. I'm just currently working on trying out Zapier for some integrations. I didn't really give you guys a lot of context when I mentioned the Google Tag team and conversions and the weird call I had this morning, but one of my clients is running a bunch of different ads and we just want to be able to track those conversions better. I'm not a developer, I'm not a Google Tag expert myself. I would love to eventually develop my team where I have someone who has that expertise. So if you happen to come across this video and you do, feel free to reach out to me. But as of right now, I think Zapier might be a really good tool to use to set that up and make it easier without having to know as much on the back end. Anyways, as I work on that, I want to talk about this. It's a little tip that or trick that I find has worked for myself as someone with a major sweet tooth who wants to eat cleaner. Ever since I moved out on my own, I've just made sure that I don't buy sweets or snacks and stuff because I'm very much like out of sight, out of mind. It has been way easier to eat clean and just like eat my usual meals and not really think about sweet treats. But occasionally I get that craving. Like today I'm just craving candy, and this is something that I've been doing for a while, which is I get these like hard candies because, I mean, unless you're like a major sweet tooth, I don't ever have a desire to go through like a bunch of them. If I bought something like Starburst or Skittles, the pack would go in one sitting. But these hard candies, I just grab one and suck on it, and it kind of just like handles my sweet tooth, my sweet craving for the next little while. And I actually, because I don't crave these all the time, they're not my favorite, I forget about them when I put them on my desk. Unless it's a day like this where I'm like, oh, I can't stop thinking about, I want something really sweet. I have one of these. And that satisfies my craving, and I find that really works. So if that works for someone like you, I recommend trying it out. If you're someone who's like, no, I honestly could go through the whole tin of hard candies, perhaps this is not the tip for you. We're gonna have one of these and get back to work. About to die, so I just quickly got ready, my little tote bag, and I'm gonna go head out and meet my mom for coffee. Maybe I'll film some clips on my iPhone. I definitely can't bring this big guy. You see, not only because the mic and everything is so big, but also because like we are seconds away from this camera dying. So I'm gonna head out. I will talk to you guys all later. Please don't hate me. I forgot to film anything while I was out with my mom, which honestly I always see as like a really good sign that you're like lost in the moment with someone. I don't think of bringing my camera out. I plan to at least like show you guys where we went for coffee and things like that, but once my mom and I get chatting, that's really it. And today's just been a really good day all around. Like spending time with my mom makes my heart happy. I felt energized at work. I still have quite a lot to do, but my mom said right before she came to my building, there was this guy that just came by with like a large pizza and he handed it out to some of the homeless people that were sitting near my building. And it's just moments like that where it just makes you think like humans are great. It's just, today's just got a good energy to it, which is really funny because it's actually Halloween. So happy Halloween to everyone. This will be up after Halloween, but I just love to hear about people doing good things for others and spending time with my mom. So sorry I didn't film anything from our coffee date. Anyway, so I have not done that much work. It's also like dinner time. It is 6. I don't know where the day went. The sun is going down. It's actually really pretty. I'll show you guys in a second, but I think it's gonna be a late night for work because I took the afternoon kind of off to spend time with my mom. So yeah. Look at that gorgeous sunset. That is one thing I will give Calgary. The skies are always beautiful, even in the winter. I know it's not like deep winter here yet, but it is a beautiful city with beautiful skies, and I do feel very fortunate to live here. So I hope you all get a beautiful sunset today, wherever in the world you're watching this video from. Okay, so the last work I have to do for the day, which I really need to get done and really get into the groove of it, is working on the brand design and logo design for a new client of mine. So we need to just get into the flow with this, which is why we're gonna go Google Home, we're gonna play some music, we're gonna light a candle, and then we are going to get a bunch of work done. So let's play some music. I'm just doing my laundry. It's been, I think, a week since I talked to the camera. The reason I'm doing laundry on a work day is because I didn't get the chance to do it last weekend. Last weekend was very sociable, and that's why this week I'm excited to get back to routines. And I'm actually really excited to wrap up this vlog after today. I'm going to show you guys actually what I've been working on for my hub on Notion and like how I plan to evolve and expand my team and just make things more seamless like I talked about at the beginning of this video. We're going to touch base on that, and I'm going to talk about what I worked on this week for that. But I'm also very excited to reach the end of this vlog, only because I'm so excited to start the next one. So a little sneak peek for the next one. I don't want to talk about it too much in this vlog because I really want the next video to focus on that. But I'm coming up with a 75-day challenge, kind of like when I did the 75 hard challenge. And if you don't know what the 75 hard challenge is, it's a fitness challenge that was really popular on the internet and still is to this day, where you follow, I think it was like 6 or 7 rules for 75 days. If you fail one of those rules, they're daily rules. If you fail them on one day, then you have to restart the whole challenge and start from day 1 again. It's really great, in my opinion, to do challenges like that because it forces you to build a routine, and it makes you be consistent. And I sometimes think it's good to do those every once in a while just because it helps you get back on routine. And I find because I traveled a lot this year and then I moved, like I don't really have a good routine right now, and I think I feel really just like all over the place because of that. So I'm building my own challenge. So I've kind of like taken parts of 75 Hard and then adjusted it to like what I want to build on myself. I think I'm going to call the challenge something like Unlocking Your Ultimate Potential or something, because I really want it to be just like a challenge that shows us that we are capable of doing everything. We just have to be consistent, and I think challenges help us to be consistent and get that done. So I am super excited for it. We're also almost at the end of the year, which I feel like is a good time to get on top of these things. Like before everyone starts talking about New Year's resolutions and stuff, well, let's do it now. And I feel like I have a burst of energy for sure to get started on these things at this time of year. So I hope you guys are too, because then we can come along together and do this challenge together, which is kind of my hope. So again, I don't want to talk about it too much in this video. We will talk about it in the next, and I'll introduce the 13 rules I've come up with and the game plan for 75 days and how we can start on it together. So yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm gonna finish my laundry right now and then go back to my desk, and I'm going to show you all a sneak peek of some things I've been working on this week and kind of how I've been like mapping out a plan in Notion to build my team further and make it easier to have a team in contact with everyone. So if that sounds good, stay tuned. Okay, so laundry is put away. This is my Notion hub that I've been working on for my business, Redlit Consulting. And if I can find the template that I ended up using, I will link it below for you guys. But obviously, just like I always do with my Notion templates, once I've tweaked it and have a good kind of basis for knowing how to use it and adding things in based on how I use it, I can of course make a Notion video and tutorial and link my free template as well. I will do that once I've kind of edited this template to fit my own needs. But for now, I'll show you the template that I used as like a basis to start on. So we have at the start the company goals. I'm working on this. There's certain things that I do have in mind for goals to work on that I haven't been able to work on because I haven't had a team to help out with these things, and I've been so overrun with different projects and stuff. So yeah, I have a few things that I want to put in here. I haven't done that yet. And then the client database, I have to fill that with my own clients and the current projects and things like that. And I've just been filling things like the team directory and projects and tasks and things like that. So this is kind of roughly how it looks. I'm also going to add the brand assets for my business and things like that too, because I would really love to get my team to do more outreach for me, because as soon as I got busy, I feel like I've neglected that. And yeah, that's kind of my plan. This is roughly how it looks. If there's any young marketing students that ever come across my videos and you want some experience as well, I'm not so large at the moment that I can take on multiple full-time employees or anything like that, but this definitely could be a learning experience to work with me on a few projects here and there. But yeah, not that this is like a job posting video, but I thought I'd mention it in case anyone was interested. I really just love to work with people who are passionate about what they do and are willing to learn on the spot as I'm learning as I grow. So yeah, that's kind of how the Notion hub looks. I'm gonna tweak it a little bit more today, really work on just fine-tuning it so it works specifically for me, but I feel like I'm happy with the layout. And that is everything I have for you all today. I'm trying to think if there's any major lessons from this week. I think my main one is just to trust my intuition on a lot of things. There's just like things I knew in my head when I worked with certain clients where I'm like, I know this would be the best route to take, but sometimes I get imposter syndrome where I'm like, I'm pretty new to my business, and I sometimes let other people's voices drown out my own. So I'm really working on being more confident in trusting my gut, trusting my own knowledge as well, but I also always want to be humble and ready to learn from others as well, so finding a balance with that too. But yeah, that's everything for this week. Stay tuned for the challenge coming up. That's that Health 75-day. It's like a mental physical challenge, so I'm really excited to, one, embark on it, and two, film that journey and bring you all along with me. I should look into making like a Discord or something so we can have a little team chat for this challenge too, in case we want to all connect. Whether it's 1 or 2 of us or 10 of us, I think that'd be really fun. So I will keep you in the loop, and I will talk to you all in the next video very, very soon. Have a lovely week and talk then. Bye, friends.